Yeah, that S10 got the full health. Oh! If it hits Spectani, it does hit Spectani. Oh, this could be a Rylet solo match. It's definitely not over. As long as Rylet dodges, I think Delphus wins. It doesn't dodge. It didn't dodge, right? It didn't dodge. No. So the top legend players today suffering with the Rylet RNG. Why you Jinx? He did. No way. No way. No way. I'm sorry, Delphus. I didn't mean to, man. There was that. Alrighty, so I saw the comments less scuffed. I'm glad. Okay, so second day of Big Shot. We're changing up the format. So yesterday we had the what we call the prelims, and these are the names or the players that made it through yesterday's prelim rounds. So today's format is a bit different. So let me explain. We have a double elimination bracket, which means that the bottom bracket that you see is what we call the losers bracket. So every single player here, do not leave if you lose the top bracket, okay? You have to get eliminated in the losers bracket in order for your time to be done. So everybody is guaranteed at least one additional fight if you have lost, but you'll be paired up with another player. This is what I think this format is going to be very fun. But the difference between yesterday and today is that we are going one round, so you won't get your opportunities to test the waters in terms of what artifacts they're using. And if the players are smart from yesterday, they would have, you know, observed their opponents, see what sort of builds, artifacts that they most likely will go with, and try to compensate or do their mental gymnastics, so to speak, and hopefully outwin that way. So first things first, we have the fight with Amp, or sorry, not Amp, sorry, Platypi, and NoLifeWhale. So let's go there, and it looks like that they are ready. Thanks for the follow, Natsu. So remember, one round, and then the loser goes to the loser bracket, but do not leave the mock room, alright? Or otherwise I'm gonna have to chase you guys down. Alright, so first round, let's go. Good luck. Best advice observing yesterday's fights, never rely on Rylet's evasion. We got a Bazaar, okay. Both Bazaar ban.
This is a formidable opponent.
So both of them maybe in their mind already thinking of going with some kind of golden boy comp, yeah. Since it is one round, I think playing it safe is pretty good, unless that player is confident of their skill level and gear level above the other player. So this makes sense. General Pergus already. We do have all of the golden boys available at this point, but he doesn't go for it. He goes for F Cleary.
Not bad.
Spectani. We saw Elvemage kind of draft like this yesterday as well. So Platy taking this. The Spectani is good if NoLifeWhale plans to draft Last Rider Crow and Ambitious Tywin. You could just ban the Ambitious Tywin. Cerise here for the G Purgus counter. Potential force ban. Platy did use Cerise yesterday to his advantage. A very well display of Cerise's turn cycling. Landy already chosen here. Okay, so no one has actually reached to Last Rider Carl or Ambitious Tywin. I still think that they could be seen here in the last 4 slots. Briarwitch and Politis.
Get over here, little fatty.
Thanks for the follow, Scotty. And the Lily is here. So the Briarwitch, I think it was stay. Oh, I see what Platy's doing. So he's doing something similar to yesterday, where I think he might go for full control. If that spectating was banned, but it wasn't. So the SSB ban. And yes, we do have a really good way to deal with Briarwitch and Landy, since we got an unbuffable from Politis. So right here, using the S3 on the Politis, most likely to get the push. He did land a provoke, so that was unfortunate. And whoa, 2 stun? Yeah, so that Briarwitch had to be... Wow, that's unlucky. So it did hit the Politis here. Ideally, he wants to keep that Politis alive. In this fight, it's going to be quite important. He needs to land the unbuffable on that Briarwitch. And no stun on the Politis, but it's okay here. We're going to get a pushback. I think. I don't want to curse it. No cursing commentary. We did get a pushback. And yeah, right now I think the skill null could be good, but he might go for provoke here on the Landy. No, he went for the skill null. Mainly, he's just got to get that. Oh no, yeah, he can just kill the Landy here.
I'm waiting.
Lucky on the dual attack, so he can opt to S3 the Briarwitch, and I think this could be over.
Say my name.
It did not get the stun. But you still have a provoke, so I think Platy has a very good shot here. He got the provoke. Alright, that is a GG. So NoLifeWhale saw the demise there. Good game. Man, that's some pretty good strategies there from Platypie. So NoLifeWhale, so let me just update the bracket here. So NoLifeWhale does go to the losers bracket, and I'll set up the next round right now. Alright, so yes, all the participants please remain until you get knocked out of the losers bracket. Next we have Vaxus versus Tatsu. And Platypie will also move to the next bracket. So let's swap Tatsu and Vaxus. Whenever you guys are ready. Alright, looks like we're good to go here, so I'm gonna swap over. Yeah, thanks Antiquity, I did as well. Bazaar pre-banned from Tatsu. And Vaxus pre-banned at Briarwitch. FCC and A Raw's first pick, so Tatsu may be going for.
You couldn't beat me
Wait.
in a million years.
Yellowbet, okay. Alright, cool.
Let's defy the odds.
Last rider call on Vaxus part. It was all pretty safe right now. Tatsu hasn't really showed his hand.
Let me show you the results of my research.
LQC and... Okay, I'm not quite sure what Tatsu has in mind, but the LQC for perhaps damage mitigation, nuking damage, but they're... So you're keeping the FCC for sure. And then we had a Doris.
You want to try me?
Spec Tenny, so... So the MRSA pick on Vaxus' side is interesting. So I think that's a Bruiser Lilius. So what's removed here? Spectani and Doris. LQC. The Dilibet part is the confusing part for me, but I'll have to see. Maybe it's a build thing? And this Rise of Monarch, and they got it on the Landy. Ra's Dilibet very strong.
All right,
Interesting.
let's have some fun. Shall we bring this to a close?
So with Guiding Light and that barrier, this should not go through it. Yeah, it doesn't go through the barrier.
Holding the spear
So the Landy is still safe.
to break and to destroy.
But once that pops out of the... Mursa could do quite a bit of damage here, but will he take out Lilibet instead? He goes for Lilibet and does the S1.
Let me give you a makeover. You'll look prettier after this.
It is on Sigurd's Scythe. Holy crap, wait, that heal is actually pretty impressive. So it could be... It could be in attack scaling, like attack build. Like high attack build. Alright, so here goes the S3 onto the FCC. And that MRSA might not be able to sustain. It does have a barrier, so... Yeah. Doesn't go down too quick, but now he gets Soul Burn. And then... Okay, high attack on the LQC. This is looking pretty good for Tatsu here. Lucky on that Guiding Light that MRSA S3 is gonna hit hard, but doesn't seem that he's... Oh, he reset this skill, right? So MRSA has to wait one more turn to be able to do the S3. And we still have an S2 for Ra's available, but he decides to go for the D-spell.
You just surrender. Back me up.
Oh, okay, that got yeah, so that Landy right now is very vulnerable, but it looks to be very tanky still, and Raz is coming around for the defense buff again, or at least he could. Okay, that last red card is dead. So I think this one is pretty much over. I don't think in any case MRSA can solo this. Soul Burn, but no attack buff. Okay, now it's gonna get a bit tricky. Now this MRSA once you miss, it lowers the cooldown, so probably one more turn after this. And he has the soul, so as long as Mersa gets attack buff and soul burn S3, it could be quite a bit of damage. I think the benefit Tatsuni has right now is that his heroes are very, very tanky.
Ruined my masterpiece? I'll cut you into pieces.
Did miss the Mersa, so Mersa is guaranteed for the S3 now. Oh! It's over. It's over. It did hit the Mersa. The Hell Cutter stack obviously did help, but yeah. So that was a good game. Tatsuni's draft started kind of odd, but I was proven wrong. That Delibet was very, very hard hitting, and that Cigar Scythe heal. Okay, I gotta go and snake some of Tatsu's stats, and it must be high attack because that Cigar Scythe proc, like that, yeah, that doesn't make sense, man. That hit really hard, and it healed a lot. Okay, let's swap back to the bracket right now. So set up for the next fight. So next fight will be Elvemage versus uohzlarc. I know she scales off defense, but for Cigar Scythe to really benefit, he would still need pretty high attack. Was the defense buff that big, you think? For Cigar Scythe though? Hit full target plus death buff. You think that was the determining factor? It could be, it could be. I'd have to run that into the like damage calculator and just to see. So I'm swapping in Elvemage and uohzlarc. So whenever you guys are ready, we'll get started. Sweet, let's go. Bronze player so strong. Alright, so we got similar pre-bans. I think these players are consistent on their pre-bans here.
I will honor their wishes.
FCC first pick on uohzlarc's part, which was Elvemage's consistent first pick yesterday. Champion Zerato? Wait a minute. So this is some big brain tech these legend players are displaying here. Tatsu with the Dilobet, usually, you know, you don't see them unless they have a lot of control. Or, yeah, and then the Champion Zerato second pick. So maybe there's some secret tech here. Oh wait, Elvemage says oops? Oh, unfortunately, if it was a mistake, I think we have to go on, I think. Sometimes the registration. Thank you, Elvemage. Yeah, I can't restart the fight here. Yeah, mispicks are misplays, correct. But it's I sometimes blame the UI. It doesn't register. Sometimes you scroll to it, you hit it, but it doesn't register the actual hero. I don't know what happened in that case, but that's unfortunate. I thought it was a big brain play. I'm like, wait, what? It's like the Dilibet second pick. My issue is he has no artifact. Wait. Elvemage is so nice because he just told uohzlarc he has no artifact. So okay, but yeah, well that kind of sucks. But do your best, of course. Obviously, uohzlarc is gonna keep in the Champion Zerato here, because he's totally drafted around it. I guess the Holiday Fiend wouldn't matter. So LQC, I guess, will look like one of the stronger bands here. And top model Luluka probably banned on uohzlarc's part, or SSB. So I would say that it's not over yet. Elvemage's draft, other than Champion Zerato, giving him technically a 3-man draft. It can still work. It can still work. That could be counter Zerato. So, yeah, unfortunately here, I mean, he could try to pin down the Holiday Euphine, but it probably wouldn't benefit from his whole turn cycling. The full immunity on Uzo's part is the right play. He doesn't go for the boost. He's gonna save it. He's gonna save it. I guess he wanted to get out the RNG on Champions Dorado early. In terms of once his immunity is all gone, if he applies the burn, he doesn't want to throw him back. So this will give his Holiday Euphine one more turn to not debuff Champions Dorado. Yeah, the defense buff must go up now because we're in for a big hit, and LQC I think cleans up Champions Dorado here. Yeah, I don't think that Champions Dorado survives, even with Aureus. Oh, it does! Just on the sliver here, but the splash damage will still apply. The Crow is primed, but right now the Holiday Euphine, I think he's got to go for the S3 on the Holiday Euphine here. Holiday Euphine will give the turn cycling he is needed to get more. He didn't go for it. Holiday Euphine will get the S3 and then cleanse and also CR boost everyone. While going with an attack buff, the Champions Dorado will be dead. That attack down is nice, but it won't matter here. Right, cleanse is only 2 debuff. So wait, there could be a wait. This could be good. Applying those debuffs now could have been good here. Sigurd Scythe is activated, and I think he's gonna try to provoke the Crow. Wait, is that a not max Mola FCC? I didn't see resist. So it wasn't 100% proc. Very good to get that provoked there. Oh, so Elvemage, man, really displaying his experience. Very good. Actually, you know what? I think Elvemage got this fight. Right now, looking at this, the SSB splash, it's too much for Uzo to sustain, and we got a Crow Horse incoming. I think he probably was gonna take out the Landy for sure. And there's Aureus, so that FCC is dead as well. Whoa, okay. So Elvemage got the win, even with the miss pick. Elvemage got the win. Very talented player. Very talented player. Wow. Dang. That was never was misplay. It was big. No, okay, wait. That's wait. Okay, so basically what happened is Elvemage flexed legend player difference by choosing a hero that he didn't mean to choose and had no artifact. Okay, that's that kind of hurts. That kind of hurts. All right, so the next fight up will be Exnonie and Euir for the first round. So let me just set that up, guys. Wow, man, that's Mola diff. Wait, Uzo, how did you just get FCC? You had no S1 Mola, or it wasn't maxed. I was surprised, Uzo. Her S1 is 90%, but alrighty, here we go. This is the last fight for the winners bracket, and then we'll move on to the losers bracket. All right, so here we go. Exnonie versus Euir. They are ready, and we are ready now. Good luck. SSB crowd were really good into his draft. It's amazing, Elvemage. Very good. Yeah, your Champions Dorado actually really didn't do much there, so you technically beat him with 3 heroes. I think other than the debuff. Alright, so both have 10E pre-banned, and we're going for Last Rider Crawl, first pick on Exnonie, FCC on Euir's side. So yesterday, Euir had been picking as Politics a lot, which did win him the matches, but there was a really odd thing. Also, Euir's spec 10E yesterday, we don't know if he's changed the builds. There was lacking crit, so is she gonna make it out today? He survived LQC's S3, at least he did something. True. Very, very beefy. So we got the spec 10E on Exnonie's side. So a good steal, and also a really good pick here. Yeah, Euir definitely needs to double up on the damage mitigation, because right now it seems that Exnonie is going to ban the FCC based on his selection. So the crowd here is pretty good. And versus the Golden Boys. Euir is playing on Asia server. We do see a little red bar. Hopefully he does not disconnect. He had no connection issues yesterday. Okay, wait, the connection is back. Does he have time? I think he ran out of time. I think that was a connection issue. I think he ran out of time. Because I don't think Watchashiri... Well, maybe he had... Asian internet man can relate. Feels bad. Yeah, unfortunately there's not much I can do here. It was pretty early. I would have maybe reset, but it's we're pretty deep into the fight. Big brain speed imprint, last order crowd one shot or bully. Yeah, so here the obviously I think the issue would be that the Watchashiri will put Euir at a disadvantage, as I do not believe that he meant to draft that. So the pre-ban I think here is pretty safe. I think FCC or Blue Crow pre-ban. Oh sorry, not pre-ban, ban on Exnonie's side, and I think Euir is gonna have a bit of trouble here. So he takes out one of the primary damage dealers. Wait, he takes out Arby? Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright, so just preventing that maybe the double gab. Okay, this Briar Witch was fast. We did see this yesterday. Versus Nixie. And all of them are on unbuffable, which will be very, very bad right now. Watchashiri is the only one stunned, but it won't really help here. So OQC has an attack buff. So it's 100% death, I think, for the FCC. Stun on the Briar Witch is very lucky. That dual attack. Yeah, this true damage will not be low damage. So I think that FCC is dead once LQC gets a turn, and the splash damage with an attack buff may be able to even kill the Crow. But Watchashiri here again is handicapping his team. Crow is dead, so that is pretty much it. Yeah, no, it's over. So unfortunate for Euir. Unfortunate that he had an internet connection, but yeah, that was a quick one. Exnonie, congrats on the win there. That dual attack messed him up. Wait, which one did? So yeah, now all the players now will be able to. This is the benefit of double elimination. All the players now will have the advantage of seeing what everybody else is packing right now. Unless they're making changes as I'm speaking, it's gonna be quite the like I said, mental gymnastics. So the next fight, we're gonna be taking on the losers bracket. So the loser bracket here, NoLifeWhale, Vaxus, Uohzlarc, and Euir. If you guys, so the loser here will not be able to move anymore, but the winner will be able to take on the loser of Tatsu and Platy, or Elvemage and Exnonie. Alright, so again, unless you lose in the losers bracket, do not leave. Here we go. So we got NoLifeWhale and Vaxus for the first round. So I just loaded them up. I'll wait for them to be ready. So Vaxus is still under preparation. G-Purgus imprint. Ah, I see. So you're going for the dual attack imprint. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like 2.5%. Doesn't seem like much, right? But it does end up being a lot. Running double unity plus immunity. Is Vaxus here? So Vaxus is taking a bit of time here. Alright, so Vaxus is ready. Okay, so here we go. So again, one round. Good luck, guys. We're going... So pre-ban on NoLifeWhale's part is Bizarre. Vaxus did use Bizarre many times yesterday and succeeded. RB is pre-ban on Vaxus' side. Going with some more golden boys. So G-Purgus.
As long as I'm holding the spear, I won't back down.
Fallen Cecilia, first pick.
Don't come near me.
Specteni. F10. Alright, so now this is gonna be a bit tricky. Now he's throwing Vaxus into a dilemma. Like, does he deal directly with F10? Or does he ignore her? So based on his next two picks, we'll see. But I think... So the Briar Witch is really good here. So prevent the double unbuffable strip. And it is solid into Alandi and G-Purgus. So the Briar Witch is very good, and the Cerise here now for the bait ban. And to counter the G-Purgus. So I think G-Purgus is staying in for this one because Briar Witch and Cerise both counter him pretty well. Ruel out right now. Okay. So now Vaxus needs to double up on damage. And NoLifeWhale has a form of cleanse. LQC, okay, so NoLifeWhale's draft is very solid right now. LQC here. I think what Vaxus may end up trying to do is take out Ruel and then just push through it. I think that's what he's gonna do. So he's gonna probably keep an LQC. Robbie also very good against, yeah, maybe Ruel or F10 out right now. Robbie good into Alandi, good into General Purgus. F10 is taken out and Robbie is banned. Alright, here we go. So right now the Cerise of course gets the turn. So right now it's whether or not he lands the restrict.
仕方ありません。容赦はしませんよ。出動だ。
Does not land the restrict on Landy. So Landy gets that turn.
敬意を表する。
Very vital here right now because now
今日もいいことがあるって言ってました。
don't think he necessarily needs to cleanse here, but he might. He doesn't cleanse. I think Vaxus right now is thinking like, does he want the skill not up right now, or does he want to provoke G Purgus?
Join me.
Oh, okay. No, he goes for LQC. No, that was the right play. That was the right play. So I think he's going to just S3 or maybe hold for one more turn till the immunity is gone. Getting 2 stuns is very, very beneficial right now. But it looks like right now there's no very clear winner. Okay, that unbuffable and attack down. Yeah, it seems like Vaxus has a really good advantage now. So that those both landed. I didn't want to curse by saying if they landed, but since they both did land, this could be pretty tough now. Yeah, that's look at Briar Witch, man. Look at Briar Witch go. I want ML this series so bad. Me too, dude. She's like the only ML5 right now. I think that would really help my roster. Okay, the landing is not too bad here. But I for more turn cycling on AoE to get rid of the Spectani quicker. But right now it's gonna be uphill climb. The LQC could have been a good one as well, but he saw that, you know, it's gonna be too hard to get the LQC to do multiple AoE quick enough. So now the skill null is up, so that the next turn when Landy goes, she will be getting the oh no, she got provoked too. Do we get a cleanse here? We got a cleanse. Yeah, so right now Vaxus definitely has the advantage. He's got dual attack, he's got defense breaker, he's got a provoker, he's got this skill null right now that will help him. So 0 damage coming here. And he's just gonna, this is the problem with Ruel, is that high damage. She can't sustain, offer too much sustain. He'll probably go for this, yeah. Try to get the stun so that he can get a bit of turns back. And then just hold on. Hold on to dear life. It could still be okay because the Ruel has a 2-turn speed buff that will help her in her cooldown cycle. But no, he gives up. Alright. So probably too many turns still. So NoLifeWhale is unfortunately out of the tournament now. So very good fight so far. And congrats to Vaxus for that win. Let me just update the bracket. And next will be Uohzlarc and Euir. So let's go. Vaxus got packs. I don't know if Vaxus got a lot of good RNG on that side. I think the speed tuning was in his advantage, and then the heroes he chose were really good. Yes, if you use the for those watching right now, if you use the command !Skystones, fill out that form at the end of the tournament. We'll be choosing 3 viewers to potentially win 220 Skystone. So definitely do that when you have some time. Easy form to fill out. Okay, so next we have Uohzlarc and Euir. Okay, so let me just set that up. If you guys are ready, let me know. So Uohzlarc already ready. Hopefully Euir, your internet won't be that bad this time. Hopefully you get your draft through. Jagging gonna rig the draw again? What are you talking about, rig the draw? I didn't rig the draw. Is around? Is his internet still working up? So right now, is still AFK. Okay, he's ready. All right, good luck. Hopefully your internet does not cut out this time. Good luck, boys. Is this the last match of the night? No, no. We're going till we got a winner. Okay, pre-ban F10E and Uohzlarc a Taiwan. So I don't think Uohzlarc owns a Taiwan based on his ban, right?
Just follow my lead.
Because he can't even steal it. So Bazaar already out. Uohzlarc is very confident with his Bazaar. So right now, is probably planning to ban the Bazaar no matter what. Bazaar is usually one of those heroes that you don't want to let him through. But if Uohzlarc has Briar Witch, then he's left him with Briar Witch.
You aren't even fit to kiss my feet.
Specteni pick very solid here, as Uohzlarc may have to respond with AoE, which then he got General Purgus and Last Rider Crow as a counter. So Blue Crow again, very solid against what Euir has chosen, minus Specteni. So Specteni, we'll see how much damage Uohzlarc ends up picking on the last pick, but Specteni could be out on this one. Fire Charlotte! Now, okay, that got me excited. You could hear the tone of my voice change there. Fire Charlotte draft, very interesting. So maybe Blue Crow out right now. So Euir is choosing quite a different type of playstyle compared to yesterday's prelim. Lollies with giant foreheads get excited. We got APOC Robbie. APOC Robbie depends if it's counter. It might. I'm not 100% sure about that one. G-Prick is banned and SSB banned, so he takes the so he'll take the RNG on the Bazaar. In terms of the Charlotte, let's see. Yeah, so does he go for? I don't think he soul burns this one. Maybe he soul burns. Yeah, soul burns Landy maybe. So there's a benefit here for not soul burning Bazaar. If he doesn't land the unbuffable, which he didn't, Landy gets max stack right off the bat, and he can double. What do you call it? Double. He can soul burn it if he wants for extra damage, but that was a big risk for Uohzlarc to take in terms of the how many buffs will we end up with. But for sure, there's enough buffs right now for Landy to get the defense pen S3, which he'll take, but he won't burn. So defense buff goes up now. It didn't do much damage. I don't know if that's a gear thing or it didn't crit, but I would assume that would have done a lot of damage, especially versus the green units, and he had an attack buff. Yeah, I see the defense buff, but I don't know. It shouldn't have been like that low, right? Wait, that was skill null? Oh, that was skill null. You're right. Okay, there you go. There you go. But it is free AoE on Charlotte's part, so Charlotte might be pretty good. Versus people who draft Spec Tenny. I just think about that right now. No skill not on Bazaar, right? Yeah, I still didn't go through the Bazaar. Even though Bazaar is tankier than Landy usually, but... Okay, we'll see. We have an attack down right now, so it's not gonna be very accurate. Yeah, still very low damage. Regardless.
As long as I'm holding
But yes, I made a mistake. It was on skill null.
back down a little more.
So I think Euir right now has... Yeah, he could... I think he has all the advantage at the moment. Euir has to start soul burning and killing, but he is almost out of time. He can't. He has a attack down and a blind, which is very, very unfortunate. Should have taken a chance with SSB. Yeah, hindsight is 2020. It's pretty hard to say. Last article is pretty good against SSB, but yeah, no, I think it's pretty much over here. We got Kraus S3, and I guess the only benefit here would be Ravi, but I think if I remember correctly, Uzo soul burned the FCC, so we should be able to get a skill null like in the next turn. And it hit the Charlotte. Okay. So he could S3 the Charlotte and kill her right now. But I think he might not want to. I think he does have the skill null up for FCC again. He does, yeah. So he can keep his turn cycling, reduce the cooldown with the burn, and then just keep them protected because that A-Robbie is pretty slow and I don't think it's on counter. It did not... Right, it's not... Holy Sack? I don't know about that. And even if it is Holy Sack, it's a bit risky right now. He got the strip as well. So yeah, that Charlotte is dead, even on a miss.
Just follow my lead.
So now it's all about Ravi, and it's on Crimson Seed, but it's too slow. So it's not going to shake off the debuffs quick enough. Uzu can have his time here, yeah. He doesn't need to S3. He keep pushing back. Alright, so Euir gives up here. Good job, Euir, making it to the final bracket, and but that unfortunately is your last match. And Uzo, congrats on the win. You do move on. So let me update the bracket here. Alright, so as you see, we have Vaxus and Uzo now moving in the losers bracket. Whoever loses, Platy versus Tatsu, Elvemage versus Exnonie will be facing Vaxus and Uzo. So the next fight will be Platy versus Tatsuni. This is going to be very interesting. Both players gear crazy, and their mind is also very, very good. So alright, both of them are ready, so let's go. Yeah, mind is very, very good. Yes, they're both very smart players. That's what I meant. Thanks, James. Yeah, mine is also crazy. Alright, so we got some serious fights going on. So Platy knows about Tatsuni's Raws very, very fast. And the FCC ban on Tatsuni's part. Already going with Last Rider Crawl first pick. So it seems that Tatsuni is gonna go for some sort of cleave. Landy is probably gonna be one of his high picks here. But he's just got to be careful about Platy able to select Briar Witch and F10. There you go. So the Briar Witch here on Tatsuni's part is very solid. Will serve as the damage dealer, and will also prevent Platy from double picking unbuffable strip. I say prevent, it's somewhat prevent. F10 is still an option for him, but the Basara could be served as a different strategic purpose. So he takes the Dilibet, which is good against Briar Witch, and good against what Tatsuni has right now. The skill reset and the cleanse and self cleanse. You can really see the intensity here. Both players know the potential of the other. So they're actually reacting to each other by the second pick, which is not something you see a lot unless you know the player. DJ Basar. Okay, so Tatsu very dedicated to this cleave, but he's gonna keep that. He's gonna keep the green Basar in, I believe, at this point. Yeah, F10 choice here signifies that Platy most likely gonna ban the DJB, and is confident that his Basar or F10 is quicker than the Rose. He also sees an opportunity that Tatsu has not bulked up too much in terms of mitigation, so he has more free range to play with what he has. Oh my goodness, the Destina pick. Okay, so Tatsu is very confident in his damage dealers. The Last Rider Crow. Okay, so this one is gonna be a bit tough. So I think Tatsu right now has the stronger draft. He has mitigation, he has damage, whereas Platy is solely focused on if he can debuff them, keep them locked down, and then quickly burn them down in terms of with Specteni. So this doesn't look good for that DJB, unless it has really insane resist, and it didn't resist. So right now, tables have turned. Platy has enough souls to Soberin and to kill off one primary source of damage.
Kiss my feet. I will step on you.
Those clothes deserve better. You'll pay for the dress you ruined. With your life.
DJB buffs. We got a stun. That was very lucky, but I don't think it really matters at this point. It's silenced. That's very unfortunate. So I think Tatsu can see that it's... Well, he could push, he could double push here. With attack buff and cleanse, there still could be... Does he make the... No, he won't make the cut.
Don't come near me.
And we got the Immortal. So that was what he was going for. Unfortunately, there was not enough damage. But we do have an attack down. So will that help her survive? I'm unsure about that.
You aren't even fit to kiss my
We do have a barrier.
Take a hint.
It's a dual attack. Oh! What? Oh! So close! So close. It could still be a solo. Okay. Tatsu is gonna solo with DJB, guys. DJB, I think he's got the S3 back, right? Yeah. So, unfortunately, if he does not beat the resist check here, I don't know if he can make it. Otherwise, DJB
Don't come near me.
is sober and he's shaking it off. This is not looking good for Tatsu.
Is that all you've got? At least
Killing off the Rose,
fun.
because the Rose is helping the DJB turn cycle. We got the stun. Very fortunate, and depends on DJB's turn cycling right now. I lost count. He might have damage mitigation. If he keeps getting the stun, the heal with Celestine is very good. Wait! Is this gonna be a DJB solo? Wait.
Kiss my feet.
So as long as DJB has his cooldown on, he has damage mitigation. I think he's on it right now, but he's not gonna use it. He's just gonna keep healing.
You want to try me?
He's gonna keep healing. That damage mitigation comes in clutch.
Don't come near me.
So he's got a sober. He's got to get S3. Does this give him enough though?
I will step on you.
It does not! I think it's over. What? What? That, okay. That was, okay. Tatsuni always shows the Epic 7 community when heroes seem to be bad, they're not as bad as you think. So what Tatsuni did there that was really smart was hold on to that DJB S3. So he had further damage mitigation, which, dang man. That was amazing. That was an amazing play. Holy crap. He held on to the damage mitigation, which really helped him secure that win. Who said buff useless? Dude, Tatsu alone with his display really proved some players wrong. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like what's important. That was very, very good. That DJB was very good showcase. All right, so Platy does make it to the losers bracket to face uohzlarc on the next fight. And next we'll have Elvemage versus Exnonie. So let me set that up. Whoa, okay, I gotta take a breather here, man. That was yeah, that did get me hype. DM me this, I show later. Oh man, that's crazy. Elvemage and Exnonie are both ready. Let's see here. Everything okay, everything looks good. Alright. So let's go. Good luck, guys. I'm reading the comments right now. Yeah, very impressive highlight of the tourney so far. That was a very, very good match. It would seem that I thought Tatsu had no chance, but that DJB really showed something. All right, so Exnonie banning the ambitious Taiwan, Elvemage banning the F10E.
I will honor their wishes.
I've cleared first pick from Elvemage. It has really worked for him so far. So FCC and F clear seems to be his kind of go-to first picks.
Not bad.
What the heck, DK? That match got you turned on? I won't lie, man. That did something for me too. Spec 10E pick.
I'll show you how I do things.
And the last rider crawl. General Purgus, Golden Boys. So right now, I think... I don't know Elvemage's playstyle, but right now, Exnonie is bulking up quite a bit, with still 2 picks left, which is pretty tough, I think, right now for Elvemage. There's a lot of AoE damage, there's a lot of mitigation. Ruel pick, Briar Witch.
Get over here, little fatty.
Thanks for the follow, Groovia.
主は年寄りをいたわることも知らぬのか。
So the Alencia pick here is to bulk up extra. So he's keeping in Briar Witch, and maybe now he has to ban Basar. But I think he wants to take out Ruel. So he's going very bulky to sustain the damage from Spectenny. So I think he's keeping in Spectenny. Multiple AoE, Spectenny will not be able to survive that without some sort of mitigation. Thanks for the follow, Surf X. So Briar Witch is out, and Dilibet is out. So I think right now, if Elvemage presumably gets the first turn, does he soul burn the Basar? I think that's the question. We'll see the speed tuning.
二人でできる楽な仕事があればいい。
But will he even soul burn the F Cleary?
いけ、ホロリーちゃん。
He doesn't soul burn. He goes for the RNG. He gets the death break. So this is a good time, I think, to soul burn it. And so that Spectenny could potentially get a soul burn and to kill that Alencia right off the bat. That hits hard, but it's a touch of Rekos Ruel. So as long as the Ruel turn cycles, we're gonna get that AoE heal. Okay, so that Alencia is dead.
My feet. There's no escape. Ever.
With 3 debuffs, that S3 is 100% kill.
I will.
So right now, I think he wants to burn down as much damage as possible right now, so that Ruel has to use the S3 early. But it doesn't really need to. He doesn't really need to. So that Spectenny kept in there is going to do a lot of damage over time, which I don't think Exnonie can sustain. We already have 1 target dead, and now we got blind and attack down.
You could try a little.
So the attack down does affect Last Rider Crow's S3 and damage overall, but he actually landed a lot of debuffs on the Basar S2. It did miss the F Cleary. So I think the play right now is he's going to start killing the FCC as fast as possible,
Come near me.
and then hoping it does not hit the double target onto General Brigus.
今日もいいことがあるって言ってました。
So it's gonna be a pretty tough uphill climb, definitely for Exnonie. I think this is pretty safe for Elvemage, based on the damage dealt per turn. Elvemage has the advantage. I think, if anything, he's going to soul burn General Brigus when General Brigus can recycle it again.
頑張りすぎだよ。
He knows that his FCC won't last long.
Not bad. This one's tough.
We got the soul burn, and that dual attack solidifies the kill onto FCC. I think it's over. I think it's over for this one. GG, good sportsmanship. Thank you, Exnonie. And also, you're still in the losers bracket, so you still have one more shot. Congrats to Elvemage. You are next up versus Tatsu. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a little break. Give me about 5 minutes.